practice with Terrence?
Great. Yeah, very exciting to see what he can do. He knocked down some corner threes. I told him I don't think in 5 years in Toronto he missed a corner three against me all 5 years. So I'm excited to see them go down and see those points go in our column.
Frank, he's always been a guy who had to play behind DeRozan, play behind Lowry, and you saw it in short bursts. But now he's hoping to get maybe a little more consistent minutes, consistent role. How much can that help his game?
Oh, it can help him a lot. And a lot of guys come to new teams and new situations, and you get different opportunities to do different things. So we're going to let him spread his wings a little bit and see what he's capable of. Obviously we're moving to more of a spread lineup type of approach. With a number of 2, 3s, and 4s. When you look at Jeff, Aaron, Mario, Evan, and Terrence, kind of mainly in those spots. And obviously you got Wilcox and Jordy Meeks in there too. Watson can play the 2 some. There's a lot of perimeter guys that can play, and Terrence is going to be one of those guys that has a lot of new opportunities.
What's the biggest adjustment that he's going to have to make?
He's probably going to have to learn to fly without having to go through customs, which is I'm sure going to be difficult for him. I think it's just anytime you come to a new team, you got to get a feel for your teammates and their personalities, and the new coach and coaching staff, and what's being asked of him, and how it's being asked. Those are all adjustment type things for new situations.
It's obviously a new beginning for Terrence. For the rest of the team, is it sort of a kind of soft reset for them too, with some shifting roles? Obviously losing a big player like Serge, there are some roles that have to change.
Yeah, I hope so. Obviously we didn't have a good start to our season. It is what it is at this point, and we have 24 games left to try to make something out of it. And it is a little bit of a reset. A, because of the All-Star break, and B, because we've shifted our identity probably even further. We had a little bit of a shift in identity 3 or 4 weeks ago. We decided to play only play Biz at the center position, and to play Jeff at the backup power forward position, and now that shift is just going to take place even further now.
How dramatic is this going to be for you, for a guy who's liked to play with 2 bigs for a long time, to have to change the way?
Well, I think the whole league is changing this way, and quite frankly, it's I find it very, very difficult to play with 2 bigs in today's NBA. They got to be dominant guys, to play that style of play, and it's difficult. So I'm actually more comfortable playing small with the way the league plays today.
You have to almost be okay with some 3-point shot. I mean, when you take as many, with 4 small guys, maybe you take more 3s. Do you have to kind of be okay with some shots?
Yeah, I mean, you still want to take good shots, and our guys have the mandate that you're supposed to take the shots that will allow you to shoot 40%. If you're shooting, if your degree of difficulty is not in that realm, then you're probably taking too many bad shots. So I'm not really, never been really concerned about the total volume of 3s that my teams take. I've always been more concerned about the quality of them.
Terrence said your message to the group was you're not dead. There's still plenty of fighting left to do for these last 24 games, right?
It sure is, but I don't want our guys focusing on trying to make up 6.5 games and hope everybody else loses. The biggest thing for our franchise and our team and our organization is this group's got to learn how to win. Whatever that looks like. And right now we're 0-0. We're not going to focus on the standings and how many games we got to make up or anything like that. We're going to focus on bringing maximum effort to practice and maximum focus into the game planning and the preparations and all the little habits that our young players still need to develop. And our veterans, even some of those guys haven't experienced winning at a high level either. So all those things factor into this organization learning how to win. That's the number 1 priority for us right now.